Riv, do you know who this is? It's not Brandon Montour.
Somebody called me that?
Oh, no. Oh, well, Riv used to call Robert Leonard. He's called, like, you almost think it's done on purpose.
Go listen to these guys. I'm going to tell you right now,
PK
there's going to be a lot of hogwash come out of their mouth.
Do you know PK Subban?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I've heard of him.
I heard of him. Okay, good.
What about a guy by the name of Taylor Sege? You ever heard of him?
Rivs, here's the thing, and I'll tell you this. You do butcher names left and right, but if I have to ask you his statistics from last year, you can probably
Oh, you know
spit
his
him right
salary
there.
cap hit. We know
And
you know
his
that.
cap hit. You know that stuff.
I know the important things.
Exactly.
That's all you need
Age,
to
His
know.
name does not
stats.
matter.
Yeah, absolutely. So
How are you?
You go by numbers.
There you go. I'm a
62.
numbers guy. That's
There you
it.
62, that's all it needs. It's like a football player. He's like, he doesn't know who the linebacker is. He knows 55. I got to get him. So that's the way it goes.
There you go.
How is it? How's camp going?
It's good.
First
Good,
camp here in Buffalo.
Yeah, no, it's a new experience for me, but having the time I had last year, familiar with some guys, so it was good to, come in and now get a game in.
All settled in. You found, figured your place out. You know what you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah, cleaned in, moved in yesterday, so trying to settle in before the season starts.
What's the chat like when you see the guys played their first game last night and they come in this morning? Do you talk with Eichel? Do you talk with Skinner, Darlene, and see what the feel was last night with Coach?
I believe they just got in,
Okay.
so I didn't see too many of them this morning, but Coach said it was all good. Obviously it's a learning curve. You're gonna have mistakes. It's the first time come out of the summer, but there's a lot of positives I guess you could take out of last night, and obviously a win to start preseason, so that's good.
With
Body
all
fat. So can we get that out of the way?
No, we're not going to get there yet. Anna, that's going to be the biggest question, and we'll leave that for later. Anna, you've been in Anaheim for a number of years. My boy over here, Petey, and I, even when you were in Anaheim a long time ago, we were.
Riv traded for you 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 100%. We were all over you. And, Bots bought in 2 years later. No big deal. But, listen, coming from Anaheim, obviously the environment there, coming to Buffalo for the first time, the first training camp, what's been the difference, the vibe? How have things been?
Yeah, I think, you go with the veteran guys and the number of older guys that we've had, in Anaheim there. We were always one of the older teams. So coming in, there's obviously a lot of younger guys. I feel like I'm still younger, but, an older guy, in this locker room. So the difference with that, I think. But, the style of play, different, coaching, experiences with, Ralph than, what I had in Anaheim is a lot different. So just, catching up and getting new experiences.
What kind of expectations do you set for yourself going into a season? Obviously, you're a point producer. Do you have a number for points? Because your points will reflect sometimes on how the team does. So between personal and team goals.
Yeah, obviously, I like to get up in the play and, create offense and, create numbers that way. But I think for me, I'm confident when, I'm playing a lot. I think minutes on ice and, being relied on, I think is huge for me. And I think the last couple of years, it's been improving every year, and would like to, maintain that and, keep improving that and, getting extra minutes and just being more reliable and in any situation. I think importance is, playing both ends and being solid in, any situation that is. And, obviously, when I get a chance to, get in the offense and, play some power play and stuff like that, that's huge too.
Coach mentioned that he was going to try different pairings, different line combination. Who are you playing with tonight, and what do you expect it to be in 2 weeks from now, a month from now when the season starts?
I don't know what he's got in store, but, there's obviously a number of new faces in the locker room here, so we'll see with that. But the Bryson kid, I think I'll be playing with to start the game. I don't know.
Jacob Bryson, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how the game will roll on or whatnot, but I believe that's what we're going with today. But, whoever I'm with, I think last year when I came in, I was with 3 or 4 different guys, the finished year. So,
yeah.
Hopefully we can get someone starting game one and, kind of carry that.
Stick together.
Yeah.
Craig does our dry erase board, our lineup, pretty much every day. And it's a pretty nice looking defense core that the Sabres have put together here. Bringing you in last year, Colin Miller, Darlene going into his second year, Jake McCabe healthy, I think is a huge asset to this team. it's a nice defense unit.
Yeah, exactly.
And I know I've missed some guys too, but
Yeah, I think, like you said, it's good to have a great decor like that can. I mean, I think you called out those guys, but all those guys can play in any situation. So it's good to have that depth for sure.
well, what are you doing for lunch?
Going out here to the cafeteria there and grabbing some lunch and heading home.
What's pregame meal look like for you? Are you a big eater, or you do the ice cream at the end?
No ice cream. I keep it pretty simple.
Okay, hold on.
Maybe.
Wait, that's the
Okay.
timeout. The ice cream
Now
is a
you're
staple
You
of
know what?
pregame.
I honestly don't think they even have ice cream here.
Not anymore?
In Anaheim, I know Getsy would have the soda, ice cream, cookies.
Really?
Yeah, but here actually, now that you say that, I don't think they do that.
The ice cream float
I think they're trying to keep
for
the young
Ryan
guys.
There's
So
that
now you're going to create
some-
closet eaters at home, and you're not going to be. They're going to have tubs of.
the
tubs of
older
ice
guys,
cream.
I know in Anaheim, they had a whole thing about at the start of last year, I believe, that they had nothing. They were trying to stay healthy, and and then Getsy came in and said, nope, no chance. So
It's dairy. It's like having a glass of milk.
yeah.
Just
very
taste it.
sweet.
You
milk.
can tell Riv played in the early '90s.
I honestly don't think.
Anybody smoking in the locker room?
yeah. You got a cigarette vending machine?
Yeah.
You know you got a problem when someone's asking you for a lighter in between periods. Okay, let's get to it. Most important, body fat.
It's always good. I don't think I'm one to worry about that at all.
Give him a pinch, Riv.
If you want to check it out, we can. But yeah, I'm not.
Did anyone else get uncomfortable here? It felt like it got a little uncomfortable.
We're trying
you weren't as open to it as Skinner was.
Yeah, we're trying to find the one guy that's over 10. Anybody over 10?
I believe there's got to be. I don't know who's gonna say that that's them, but there's got to be a few in there.
Yeah,
there's
we
a couple there that are doing the assault bike after skates and stuff. So
Oh, really?
I think that's kind of
The what bike? The assault bike.
yeah.
That
Also
seems
known
dangerous.
as the Airdyne.
Yeah, the Airdyne.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
okay,
handle,
yeah.
Yeah. I think there's a couple guys out there after practices. So I
It
think
didn't have such a violent name to it back when we did it, eh, Marty? But I'll tell you what.
No, but when
it's
the-
a killer.
When Doug McKinney
Yeah.
came over and said you need to do 500 calories
As
on the
fast as
Airdyne,
you
it was
can.
like,
Well, those guys aren't definitely on there just to get better. I don't think they're they're not choosing to be on there. I don't think.
yeah, nobody would do that. No.
That's all the more reason to come into camp in shape, just so you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well,
Yeah.
good luck to you, man. Thanks
Appreciate it,
for
guys.
thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. I know River's looking forward to seeing you play this year. And
Yeah.
good chat.
Well, I'm excited.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to ask, Marty? You normally dominate all this with some great questions.
Well, I figured when Skinner was here, I didn't have a headset, and it was such a great interview, probably our best segment. So I figured I'd just lay low a little bit.
Do you crank the tunes in the car on the way home and on the way to the rink?
I'm pretty easy.
Yoga mindset on the way in?
Once we get the meetings done here before the games, the music gets up a little
Who's the
louder, but
music player in the room?
I don't think there's one guy in here. I'm not sure.
Tune in to Grilling Them, and
I
I'll
think
let you.
it's
Sam
just kinda-
Reinhardt will tell you in Grilling Them.
Oh,
Maybe he
yeah,
lied.
Really?
Maybe he lied.
Did Sam say that's him?
No, he didn't. He told all of us on Grilling Him who isn't, because I asked him. That's an important question. Who's
Yeah.
in charge of the stereo?
Okay,
audio?
so I don't want to know who it is because
my nickname. I earned the nickname
Is it a young guy?
DJ Repeaters because I literally played the same song over again.
But they were good songs.
They were, well, of course they were.
And I was in charge of the TV, so when when we came in the morning, I had every highlight show go like 2 or 3 times. Like
TV Ontario.
I was in charge of the TV, so I had the remote like Velcro to my stall, and it was staying there. But PD, you played some good tunes.
Yeah, Marty used to have the Smurfs on. That was what we used to watch with Marty in the locker room. You got to go. You got a game. We're going to break. Instigators, Brandon Montour or Braden Montour. If you're listening to Riv, doesn't really matter. Instigators right here